we're less than a month away from the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. But right now, President Joe Biden is off the campaign trail after catching COVID again. Marissa Perlman, live at the United Center, where we will hear from Democratic Party leaders next month. Just a few weeks, Marissa.
Just a few weeks away now, Dana. Yeah, and Democrats set early August as this roll call deadline to formally nominate President Biden as their nominee. But as you mentioned, the timing for all of this is not exactly ideal. As of yesterday, we saw President Joe Biden walking off of Air Force One and into COVID isolation. He is right now in Delaware isolating himself. The president says his symptoms are mild. In an interview with BET last night, Biden said he would reevaluate running for re-election only if a doctor told him he had a serious medical condition.
It's not unreasonable for people to say, wait a minute, you're 81 years old. And so I think it's a legitimate thing from the race. And as long as I can demonstrate that it's not affecting my ability to compete, my ability to get things done, my ability to literally lead the world.
As well as his continuing threat to...
Now, this comes as high-profile Democrats are still calling on Biden to leave the race. That from California Congressman Adam Schiff. And sources say this week, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told the president privately polls show he cannot win the race in November. She said it would hurt Democrats' chances of winning the House if he continues to seek a second term. In the meantime, the Democratic National Committee is moving forward with its plan to virtually nominate the president ahead of the convention here next month, ignoring the party's growing calls to ditch that strategy, given the ongoing talk about whether the president should seek that term. Now, according to an email sent to the Convention Rules Committee, the committee will move forward with a previously scheduled meeting set for tomorrow to deliberate, and then they'll begin to set in motion the steps and timeline for that virtual nomination. But again, that email says there will be no virtual nomination before August 1st. So this means that the key Democrats now have a deadline to secure those questions about Biden's candidacy. We're live this morning outside the United Center. I'm Marissa Perlman, CBS News, Chicago.
Marissa, thank you so much for those updates.